All right, well, welcome back, Kult of Athena Blade Reviews. We have a Turkish blade from USS. It's a brand new one. See, it's a very back swept blade. The cool thing is, this whole back edge is actually sharpened. So you've got all those back of the blade strikes as well that nobody thinks work, but just gotta know how to handle a blade. Check this one out. Specs, cut testing, all the things. Let's get to it. All right, overall length is a little bit over 32 inches. There's a pretty sweet handle to it, upswept. That way if you're slashing with it, you got more retention on that blade. We have a 26-inch blade. This is fully sharpened. You could add a sharpening surface to it. USS swords do not primarily come sharpened unless they are a previously owned blade that has been sharpened, or you add a sharpening surface. We have that available at kultofathena.com for you. Just click that little button on there. So a little bit over 26-inch blade. Got a longer back edge to it. I'd say, what did you say, like for like 9 or 10 inches on the back edge here? Something like that. But you have the full back of the blade strikes as well. Even though it's primarily a slashing weapon, and it is kind of heavy, you still have the ability to really move it around as well. So still feels super good in the hand. A little bit over 2 pounds. I will say it feels a little bit heavier because of that back swept blade, because it has such a big initiation of the slash that you feel that pull a little bit back into the front of your wrist, more toward on the thumb side here. But as long as you got good structure of your hand, don't really have to worry about that. Comes with a scabbard. Goes smoothly into the scabbard. It's wood cord. You got the little sides here. That way if you have a sword hanger, you're able to carry that onto the belt below the hip, how it's supposed to be, so you can draw this out how you need to. Blade is sharp, like I said before, because we added a sharpening surface. Otherwise they come unsharpened, so if you want to sharpen yourself, cool. I'm going to put the scabbard down for a second. We have a hardwood handle. As you can see, it's pinned. You got 3 pins, little loop here. You'll see these in talwars too. Some of the Indian swords has this retention from obviously this being primarily a slashing blade, regardless if it's like more horizontal or any of the other slashes you can do with it. Regardless, it's still actually a really nice handle because it's not skinny. You can see it kind of tapers out. Probably see it better this way. It kind of swells a little bit more toward the bottom of the hand, and the forefinger toward the little T handguard. It's a little bit thinner, so that's really your primary grip. And then this is a little bit skinnier. It's noticeable, but it actually feels really good in the hand as well. Like I said before, primarily slashing. You do have a thrust on it. I mean, you probably don't have a centerline thrust on it, but you've got a backhand. You do have a forehand thrust as well. I actually really like the shape of it. It's really, really easy to slash with. Feels really good, those bigger, broad slashes. I mean, you could manipulate with it too, but it feels better for me personally to use bigger slashes. Back of the blade strikes, you have them. Obviously you have all those different back of the blade strikes as well with this blade, as long as you know what you're doing. So just like to give you guys as much information as I can on these in a short amount of time. It's a high carbon steel blade as always for USS swords. From here, let's take a look at some up close looks at this blade in and out of the scabbard, and then we'll do the cut testing and see what this blade can do. All right, let's take a look at some cut testing and see what this blade can do. split still. A little bit of confetti for you. It's super good. I will say the center of gravity for it's so swept back, it's closer to feeling it right here as you follow through and slash with it. Definitely not a bad blade. For it being a longer sword and being a little bit heavier, having that thicker handle makes a big difference because I'm not worried about sliding out of my hand because I know the pinky is going to catch that for retention. All right, thanks for joining me for this blade review of the Turkish sword from the USS line. It's a new item here at cultofathena.com. Did some up close looks, some specs, some cut testing to see what this blade can really do. I really like it. It's not something I'm used to for being a backswell blade, but it still actually strikes really well. So if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I will talk to you in the next one.